everybody, and welcome to a new installment of Town Makeover Build. So I'm starting this series over because I wanted to do it again, and I really miss it. And I think I really enjoy building in The Sims. And I realized that my buildings in the other save wasn't that good. I wanted to start over. So what I did was make a new save, and I had to delete the whole thing. So we're doing Willow Creek again. So in this video, I am building a house for the Madison family. So the Create a Sim series and this series are combined still, so where I'm going to make the Sims and I'm also going to put them in the town. So what I'm going to do is just randomize their traits, and as I'm randomizing their traits, I'll randomize their stories and stuff, and then I'll create a story arc based on what it's randomized, so that I don't feel like I'm keep creating the same sim over and over again, because sometimes I'll run out of ideas depending on what the sims I'm creating. So in this one, I'm creating the house for the Madison household, and as in the Create a Sim series, the Madison households is we got Samson and we got Yami. Samson is a politician, and he is, he's sort of a hot-headed, but he's still charismatic. He loves his family, but he's more of a workaholic, so he works more than he can care for his family. So what I did was trying to go for a sort of rich home, because they're loaded, they got money, but sort of still it ties into a family home. It still has everything a family could need, so it's not like a mansion, but it's not like super small. It's not pathetic because they have money and they can support themselves. So what I did was just I had 6 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. They got 1 room for a butler. They also have a maid because the mom can't clean. They got 2 parents. They both got jobs, so they're gonna need someone to take care of them. So they got a nanny, a butler, and they got a maid. So they need all of that because they're rich and they have jobs, and they need to they can't stay home and take care of them. So going for the out walls, what I did was I just put some bricks on there, and I kind of like how the house turned out. This is probably I'm getting better at building, because when I first did the Town Makeover Build, my houses were good, but they weren't There's good. I was having trouble with the stairs. There's some problems. I thought this video was gonna be way too long. I thought I had to cut it in 2 parts. But when I speed everything up, it was only 24 minutes. I was like, okay, this is fine. I could do this in 1 video, so that's good. I found a way to edit. I hate making I like making 20-minute videos. If it's in the 20-minute mark, I'm okay with it. But if it's in this 15 or 16-minute mark, I'm not gonna. It's I just don't like that. So what I'm doing is right now I'm just doing the doors. I think I'm just putting the doors in, making sure the layout. I really like the shell of this house. Usually I make the weirdest shells. My shells be looking like boxes. I hate box shells, but my shells are actually getting better. Our roofs still need work, but I'm glad about my shells, and my backyards are getting a lot better. I'm just watching a lot of sim building videos and stuff like that. James Turner, Vixella, Little Simmy. I've been watching them, so I've been getting some inspiration from them. I'm learning different tricks and stuff, making the light smaller, because I didn't know how to do it in the PlayStation. I just looked it up and now I do it. I'm using different cheats for it now, BB objects, so now my builds are looking a lot cleaner, a lot fresh, and it's just I'm really happy though. This is a really tight house. This pool area probably was the most stress rating. So I literally because I didn't figure out what happened, and then I realized that I'm just gonna have to need to make another foundation so I can put it in the middle. So what I did was let me see, what did I do? Yeah, so what I did is just created a foundation, but I just left it alone, and I was okay, I'm gonna come back to this later until I figured it out. So I didn't want to keep doing it, because I kept doing it over and over again. It was just so annoying. And then then I went and took a break, because some of this I did yesterday, and then some of it I did today, this morning. So I went I took a break, and then I went back in it, and then I took a break again, and I went back in it. I took a nap because I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning doing these videos. So yeah, I edited them all today. So I finally figured out where to put the pool, so I'm pretty glad with that. These are all in 5 different shots, so yeah. I made sure I'm gonna edit this really well. So there we go. We got the little thing. I try to go for the nice simple pool. I try to put more details in my pools now, because I feel my pools have very little detail. So let's see what we did. We did the little white or something. Yep, there we go. I tried not to make it look too crowded, but look like good enough. I was literally trying to make this good. I really like the water from Get Together. Like, it looks fire. Okay, I went for like the black and the brick. Oh yeah, the hot tub thing, because this is a different tug. I didn't save the hot tub because like last night. So yeah, I put the hot tub back. I was gonna use this table as like a little thing over it, but it looked too much like a wedding thing. Okay, this is me using a cheat. I was like, this looks too much like a wedding thing, so I wasn't gonna use it. I was gonna use it, but I was like, nah, because that's good for like a wedding, so I'm not gonna use that. So instead, what I did was just got these things from the mist thing, but I'll use that later. Turned out I'm working in the front entrance. I was working on like how to do the entrance and like when they come in. So like you got the little hallway, and I was just splitting the rooms. Like it was really hard to figure out which room was which because I was like still trying to coordinate up like because I was trying to think, okay, should everybody get their own rooms? I was gonna have the twins share a room, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna have everybody have their own rooms because everybody has their distinct personality, and I want that to show in the build that everybody has their distinct personality. So what I did, this is I believe this one is Jasmine's room, so I made this into Jasmine's room. I tried like using like dark colors, like really browns. There's a lot of browns used in this house. This house uses a lot of browns now that I think about it. Like you'll see that as it's continuing, like there's so much browns going on in this house. It's insane, bro. Like, oh my gosh, so much browns. But I'm really glad of it. Like I'm literally trying to like now I use backsplash. I never do black splashes when I first started. Now that I'm doing black splashes, I'm kind of proud of myself. Let's see, what else am I doing? I was literally looking at the house. I was looking like, okay, where is everything gonna go? I literally had no idea where everything was going. So at first I was gonna have this room be the gym and the other room be the kids' room. So I was gonna have the twins share a room. But I was like, we have so much room. Why am I gonna have them share a room? They have like, we had an extra bedroom, and we still had an extra bedroom. So I just like, okay, let's just get a butler. Like I didn't realize how many rooms I made. I was literally running out of ideas. So I was like, okay, if they're gonna have a gym, since one of them is athletic, but I didn't know where the gym was gonna go. Then we ended up having a big bathroom, and then my walls started glitching. So then I was also confused because my claws were really glitched. So I was literally like, oh man, I didn't feel like leaving the game. I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna leave the bathroom this size. I'll probably fix that later. So then I was like, okay, let's just have this as the girls' bathroom, I guess. But I was like, no, because let's see what happened. Yeah, I was gonna have that as the girls' bathroom, and I was like, no, I was gonna have her as the Laurel's bedroom, but it didn't. So this is the kitchen, I believe. Oh, yeah, cool. I had like the little center thing, the island. I started to build a lot of islands lately in my kitchen. I used to not do them. I did it like on the PC edition, like I did it on the computer, but like on the place, like I'm getting better at building on the PlayStation, and I probably am very rusty on the computer now because of how much I play the PlayStation. Like when I get a better computer, I'm gonna start playing on the computer again because I love it. Because I can have CC and stuff like that. But this is just something I'm doing here. See, this is kind of cool. I really went for like the parenthood type kitchen. Like I literally everything in this kitchen is mostly used by parenthood. I try to put as much stuff in the kitchen as possible where it's like too crowded and stuff. I'm very glad. Like usually I'll put a popcorn maker, but I hate putting popcorn makers in my households because that's all they eat. They don't eat balanced meals. All they eat is popcorn for dinner. I'm like, make some real dinner. Don't keep eating popcorn. But yeah, that's all they eat. So that's why I never put like popcorn machines or ice cream because that's all they eat. They're gonna just eat ice cream and popcorn for days. They don't gain any weight, but still. Oh man, here's the dining room. Like the dining room turned out very well. Like nobody likes the buffet table from a party. I think it was called luxury party stuff, but I actually like it. I use it a lot. Like, and it's perfect to use here for like families like this, especially a family that's like sort of supposed to be a rich family or a politician's family. So this is good because she's in the entertainment career and then he's in the politician career. So he's in politics. So you know they'll probably have like very snobby dinner parties. So it's good to have the fanciest dining room in the century of dining rooms. So I try to make it as fancy as possible. There's like little details I will forget in the room. So like I was doing the dining room and I was doing the thing as well. Put a nice little flowers, a nice touch. I don't know what this was. Oh yeah, this is a little study I made. Like, it's not really a study because it doesn't have a desk, But I did was just make a little library for my buddy Samson. So I was like, okay, so he's not really a bookworm, but like, you know, he needs to show off his little thing. So I would try to make it as fancy because we had a lot of extra space in the house. So I wanted to put as much rooms as possible. Like, it's not a mansion, but it's big. It's a big family home. So what I did was just put, like, you know, a little thing right there. And then I had a little side desk. I didn't want to put two of it. Like, the thing with, I love BB objects, but the thing is that it was hard to, like, I was trying to place stuff so where everything was usable. You know, and then these painting, I used that painting. There we go. That was beautiful, bro. And here we go. What was this? Oh yeah, here was the bathroom. Nice touch. So what I did was like I put like a little thing in there. This bathroom was originally going to be a laundry room, but I was like, nah, we're gonna just put a bathroom downstairs because I don't know where to put the bathroom. Where else was it gonna go? I was gonna just split it up, but I was like, nah, we can use this long space as a bathroom. I think it will work. This bathroom is really long. I think I should have just used like a double shower, but I was like, no, because then we have a super big bathroom upstairs. I'm like, it's so huge, but I still found a way to work with the space I had. Like, I was literally, some of these rooms are too big, and it was crazy. I never use these big bedrooms. I don't know why my bedroom is bigger than I need to. I was trying to make this, okay, so this is a Jasmine's room, I think, so I was trying to make this as teen as possible. So I was trying to, like, okay, what's her personality? She's like, I don't know, she doesn't like romance, she's athletic, so I was just trying to make this look as teen, but not too teenish, girly, but not too girly. So we had, like, a lot of, like, browns and stuff. Like, this whole house is full of browns. There's so much browns in this house. Why is there so much browns? My cat's making a mess. Okay, so there's so much brown. So I put a little nice little laptop. So then we got a little lamp. I tried to put some pinks in here because I was like, bro, there's so much browns. I put that little painting. I really like these paintings from the city. So I put as much like paintings as possible because like how much stuff was in city life. So here we go. We got like I was looking at like different like stuff I had. So here we go. There's a lot of things good. There's a lot of stuff in the base game. Like, yeah, it's not like CC. But there's a lot of cool building materials you can use. Like, I build a lot like no CC houses, so I'm kind of like using like what I have because it allows you to use more creativity. I think if you rely too much on CC, you're gonna lose the creativity you have. See, at first, this is when originally it was gonna be like the gym, and I was like, after I finished it, I was like, wait. This gym is too small and her bedroom is too big. Like, I thought about it. I was like, wait, never mind. So what I did, I was like, okay, this is way too big. Cause I thought it was going to be the toddler room, but I was like, no. So what I did was just switched it. And I just switched the rooms and now it looked a lot better. So what I did was just made the gym smaller. And then I add some curtains to some of the rooms. I never use curtains in my rooms. And I think I just needed that. It would add that nice little factor. This room, I really love her room. It was actually my favorite room in the house because it turned out really well. So cute. I use this bed a lot. I feel like I'll use a lot of this stuff from the kids stuff. I think it works really well. Here we go. We got a lamp. I use that clock a lot too. Let's see. I use that divider a lot too. Some of this stuff I use a lot, like in my kids' bedrooms. I play a lot of families, so I use a lot of this kids stuff like often. There you go. We got a little Huggy Bear. Cool. And then we have a little toy. This room turned out really well. Like, I'm very glad. There we go. I love those little hangings. We got a little bunny, and then oh yeah, this little carpet thing I did it turned out really well. It looks really cute. I like it. I put like little candles and stuff in there, and then it turned out pretty good. Okay, then we went back outside, and then what I did was just try to make a little outside patio area for them to have their barbecues and stuff like that. I try to make it as simple as possible. I didn't do too much out here. I just put furniture, just so they got stuff to do. We got a little trash can. You got a mailbox. I put the mailbox in the front, and then else I did was like I also put a little slide for the daughter. I put a little kiddie pool there. I was gonna put it next to the hot tub. I was like, nah, it looks weird. So I just put it all the way in the corner of the pool. And then what I did was just put a little. There we go. We got a little. There we go. See, there we go. This looks really good. Okay, what else did I do? Yeah, there you go. I added a little table, and then I put a little radio there so you can just listen to music, have a little dance party. So upstairs is the parents' room. And for the parents' room, I use the Get Famous wallpaper. I use something really fancy and extravagant. I use a lot of browns and beiges. That's like the one thing I do in the buildings, because I always use neutral colors when it comes to adults, and I use very colorful colors when it comes to kids, unless I'm playing a childish adult. Like in my Get Famous Rise to Fame series, like for Tiffany's room, so she's like a childish adult, her room was very colorful blue, so it was crisp, but everybody else was like dark. It was like in a dark neutral tone. It just depends on like their personality. I try to put as much personality in here. So upstairs, since like there's not much of the living room downstairs, but there is, but I don't make that till later. So upstairs we have a little family room, and then over there in the corner is a little butler's room, right there. So I'm just trying to. I was still like sorting out like which room was gonna be which. Literally, it was insane. I was literally trying to decide which room was which, and it was like crazy. So I finally like put the final design. So now I'm doing the parents' bedroom. I was trying to get a design for the parents' bedroom. I keep using the same beds every time for the parents' room. So I was trying to go like different, but I turned out making this cool little bed, this cool looking bed. I'm really proud of it. I put little side tables here. And then what else I did? I did little plants, and then I put as much decoration as possible where it's not too crowded though. I put that little painting. I love those little paintings. They're really good. And I put little paintings in the hallway. Just add some touches because it looks kind of plain. And then I put a little floor there. It looks really nice. Like I really like how this turned out. And then we have a little patio out front, like in the front of the parents' room. Little balcony. They can just chill out and do their thing. I was gonna put like a little barbecue there, but I was like, nah. So then here I love these rugs that I'm using. Alright, and then in here, I just fixed the painting. I decided to put the paintings in the center. I put the little lamps, and then the bedroom turned out pretty well. Put some more windows up here, because we needed some light. And then the next room I'm doing is, I think this is the toddler's room, right? Yeah. So I made the little cute little toddler's room. I tried to make it as cute as possible. What does she have? So she has like I'm just trying to find a little cute little toddler bed. I always use that little gray scar bed. I think it's a good choice. I put a little disc on it, and then I think I did something different. And I made a little reading area for the parents to read to the toddler. I put like a bunch of green and purple like carpet on top of each other, and it made this really cool pattern. I really like it. And then what else I did? I put the little chair there, and then I keep adding these little separation things, but it just works. I didn't put a toilet potty now that I think about it, but I think it's fine. I didn't put any toddler toys in here. I think that was a mistake, but it's okay. I mean, it's an NPC house. I'm not playing as this house, so I think it's just there for NPC purposes. So I didn't really need that much detail. And then here we go. And then we got the boys' room. I think this is Tyler's room. He's a little evil boy, but I put a lot of blues in here. Like, this is a very blue room. I didn't realize that. Every time I make a person, I stick them into one color. Like, that's what I did in The Sims 3, where like when they have the favorite color, I will always make their rooms based on their favorite colors, which is really hard to work with. Like, if they have like their favorite color is yellow, I put like yellow and pink. Or if their favorite color is blue, I put yellow and green. So that's like a really good color. What else am I doing? So we got a little bear, a little trash can. Alright, and then we put the little thing. So here is the family's room. Oh, I like this music in the background. Hey, I'm probably not gonna get copyrighted for this. Hopefully I don't. I'll fix it if I do. So this is the little family room. So after that, we did the little family room. So what I did was I put some couches and some chairs, and I put some activities for the kids to do. So this is it's not a living room, but it's like just where the family hangs out and stuff. Because like, I feel like they have the downstairs when you walk in, and you have like that little living room area, but then you want like a little family room where they can put their arts and craft and their science table, depending on their skills they have. And then I put like a lot of little posters and kids stuff. I made it as Kids Impossible. Just a little kids chill space for the kids and things like that. And then the next room, I have the study, like the little where the computer is. Got some books. It's pretty plain, but I put as much stuff in here as possible. I was trying to find some cool posters to put in here. and stuff like that. I put a little rug, and then that was it. Pretty plain. And then here was the bathroom. This is the master bathroom. This is the biggest bathroom. It's the bathroom for all the family to share, because we have the bathroom downstairs for the daughter to share, because she has her own bathroom. But then up here, like, that's the guest bathroom. So here is the actual family bathroom. I really like it. It turned out it has a lot of detail. I try to fill the space as much as possible since it's so humongous. Like, the bathroom's huge. And then here is the butler's room. I was like, okay, so they're rich. Let's put in here so they have room for a butler. They have a butler, a maid, and a nanny. But here's a room for the butler, and the butler gets their own bathroom and their own bed. They get everything to themselves. Perfect. I mean, they're rich, but they're not mean. So they make sure the butler has everything they need. And then downstairs, I just put toilet paper down, and then I did the downstairs entrance. I wanted to do this last because I didn't know what detail I was going to put it in, but it turned out pretty good. I liked it. I liked the entrance. So here we go. What else is next? So we got the little coat hanger thing. I never used that, but I think it was a perfect time to use it. The umbrellas, I always use those things. And then I put a little rug in there. I love that rug. I never used that rug before, and I love that thing for holding the TV. That looked really good. And then I used the Jungle Adventure couches. I think they looked really cute. And then it works. It ties the room together. I think the browns go really good with the blue. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But the blue walls and the browns in here, it really has a nice subtle tone. Especially it matches the couches because the couches are blue. So I think after looking at it, I was like, okay, that's good. I also changed the TV so the TV would be a little bit bigger because the TV was too small for the little family room. So there we go. That's the house completed. So after that, I just did the landscaping. What I did was just add some windows. I put some more plant boxes in here. And then after the plant boxes, I put some more things right here. And then I put some more windows in there. And then I fixed that. I put more plant boxes. And I put some trees. And then I made a fountain. So that's like all that jazz I did. So then the next thing was just try to make sure. Like it's really sloppy, but it didn't matter. I was like getting really tired. So I was trying to just build as much as I can. So I did the little fountain, and then I was like, okay, I started with this concept with just a little patch of frogs. I was like, okay, let me just build this up a little bit. So what I did was I added more things here, and then there, and then there, and then there, and then there, and then boom, and then there we go. This is also in the gallery if you guys want to download it. I think it's on, I think Zariah's 444. That's my gallery name. You're free to download it whatever you want. I'm pretty glad of what I did. Here we go. We got a little landscaping. I tried to landscape it as much as possible because I feel like it looked really plain in there. I just added some like little dirt path and stuff like that to make it look good. I forgot to add a little garden. If I was gonna add a little garden since one of them is very green over it. But that's the end of this video here, folks. Bye, guys.